Fellas, we're broken. We need to change. And look, I know change can be scary.
I do not deny that my heart has greatly desired this.
Guy on the right, you don't want to trade queens with me.
You would have a queen!
What will posterity say of us?
That we don't play.
Damn, that's actually kind of sick.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, David Barrow from SteelSanctuary.com. I got Bob, Trent, and Dave with me tonight. This is a special edition. We're going to go over the highly controversial Patrick Queen tonight. We're going to talk about his contract. We're going to do a few highlights and discuss whether or not he should be a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2026. Where do we start, boys? Contract first?
Sure.
Do we want to do that or talk about or save the other for the end?
All right, we'll just save the other for the end. Let's go around. I'm not against him being on the team next year. I know we'll talk about the cap hit in a little while. I'm interested to see what he does with a new DC and a new defense, and to see if that helps his game a little bit more. We all know the kind of clusterfuck that Mike Tomlin's defense can be at times. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
No. Tomlin?
Right?
Never.
So it's kind of hard to say, let's get rid of a player without seeing, I know we saw him in Baltimore early in his career.
Okay, so here's the thing. With Patrick Queen, if you keep him here, should he continue to wear the green dot? Because when he was at his most effective, it was playing next to Roquan Smith, who was the green dot. He was not the green dot there. So should we take that off of him?
Then who do you give it to? Though?
Yeah, that's the other. That's
can't
the
give
other
it to
factor,
Wilson,
right? If you do, who's it going to be? Is it Wilson, who's obviously right now not a 3-down guy?
No.
Would you give it to a true rookie? If you draft a rookie, like if I know some people are going after that Golday or the Bama kid, Rodriguez, like one of those guys in the second, third round. Like, are you going to give that guy a green dot right off the bat? That seems very, very unlike this franchise. Even with McCarthy, even like his history, he's not just handing stuff out to rookies either. So you can say Tomlin's gone, but McCarthy's not been any different.
Yeah, it really is a dilemma with Patrick Queen because you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. Do you bring a free agent in?
God, I hate doing this again.
And that's the thing. In order to get rid of Queen as the green dot, you almost have to bring in a free agent who's going to be a 3-down guy, where Queen's also going to be your 3-down guy, and then Peyton Wilson's going to be a situational player.
Cole Holcomb's a free agent, right?
He is a free agent.
So he
Cole Holcomb is not the answer.
Yeah.
He's just not.
Do you have your list of top inside linebacker free agents off the top of your head?
I have. So I'll read off some names. I have over the cap up here right now for the free agent linebackers for the class in 2026 here. So Levante David is on the list, 36 years old. You're probably not going after him. Bobby Wagner, 36 years old. Probably not going after him. Demario Davis, 37 years old. Probably not going after him. Kenneth Murray from the Cowboys at 28. Do you want a guy who played on the Cowboys defense?
Probably not.
That's probably eliminates him right off the rip, right?
That's a good point.
Hard pass.
Maybe an interesting name. I'd be really interested to see what he's going to get on the open market. Matt Milano from the Bills. He's 32, but man, he's still playing at a really high level.
Kind of injury prone, though, right?
He is.
He has had some injuries.
Alex, though.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good player.
He's a good player. Alex Anzalone from the Lions. He's 32 as well.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say he's in his 30s too, right?
Yep.
If you're looking for a one-year stopgap in the draft, a rookie.
Here's your guy. If you want to go young, here's your guy. Quay Walker is probably in the conversation along with Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd's
the
not
Jags.
Yes,
that's the guy. That's the guy.
I love Devin Lloyd. He'd probably be my top guy.
What's it know?
Yeah, but
Quay Walker at 26 years old and already through his first contract, that one starts to get really interesting.
Right now, boys, we prefer Packers, ex-Packers. It's so.
I would strongly encourage you to go watch Devin Lloyd's tape.
Devin Lloyd's good. There's no argument there.
Oh yeah. I'm just joking.
I love Devin Lloyd.
I'm not picking Quay Walker over.
You're down there. I'm sorry, Dave. You're down there in Jacksonville, right? Is he getting out of there? Are they going to let him go?
I don't know if they'll. I mean, the intention is to bring him back, but it becomes are you going to spend on that position?
That's the other thing I was going to bring up next. It's going to cost you to get Devin Lloyd on the free agent market. What? Close to $20 million a season?
I would think more 15-ish.
What's the top inside linebacker getting right now?
Top inside linebacker overall. Hold on, let me switch here.
Because he's going to get close to that kind of money. He's young. He's good.
You know what?
21 a year.
Question.
It's Fred Warner. Yeah. 21 a year.
Yeah, he's going to get about 20, 19, 20.
Then Roquan's 20. Then you got Tremaine Edmonds, 18. Zach Bond, 17. Nick Bolton, 15. It's not a far drop down to $15 million a year.
And I also think that people will look at Roquan Smith fell off big time this year, and he's still young. So I think people will be hesitant to go over like Roquan Smith and Fred Warner. Fred Warner's great, but he was hurt. So I think 15 is probably a good starting point, but you're going to have to pony up on the guarantee.
He's going to make more than 15. I got to think he's going to be top of the market guy.
Do you like Alex Anzalone?
I do like Alex Anzalone.
He's 32, but again,
can't see the Lions.
It's a short
31
guy.
31 and 0.3.
I mean, I'm fine with it. If you're looking for a stopgap to draft a guy behind him, I guess I could live with Anzalone for a couple of years.
So here's my thing. So I'm looking at all the free agents here too. The highest AAV is Levante David at $9 million per year, and Wagner. Aren't we paying Queen like $17 million this season or something? How much are we paying Queen?
We're going to get to that slide in a minute, but his cap hit is 17.193.
We can go right.
And let's do it. What's the dead cap?
The dead cap, if you cut him, would be 3.863.
So you're saving
virtually nothing. You're saving 13.333.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bear with me here. Okay. Mr. $17 million man. Solo tackles, 79, 30th in the league. Assists, 36, 16th in the league. Forced fumbles, 0. Stops, 32, 38th in the league. Sacks, 1, 40th. Missed tackles, 31. Put him at 88th in the league. Passer rating allowed, 114.9.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, it wasn't good.
I'm good, guys. I really am.
When you look at the raw stats, I mean, the guy had 120 tackles.
Which was the second worst in the last 4 years.
Sid,
for him personally.
I was in the mood to wear my beanie. Leave me alone.
He's 26. He'll be 27 going into this season.
He's very young.
Yeah, I think you're right. Queen has had his best years when he has a green dot guy next to him. He's never going to be a green dot guy. You know who else? I mean, that doesn't make you a bad player. I mean, there have been guys.
Which one are you talking about? Won't be a green dot?
Patrick Queen.
Oh,
and I'm specifically thinking back to the early part of this century. Kendrell Bell, who unfortunately got hurt, but he was not a green dot guy. He was a freight train. He was maybe the best middle linebacker in the league when he played for those 2 or 3 years before he got hurt. But all you hear is from Steelers at that time was dumber in a box of rocks. You can't, see ball, hit ball, but he couldn't call a defense. That doesn't make you bad.
That's not what I'm saying makes him bad, though, Bob. The stats don't lie. That's what makes him bad.
Well, but if you watch, and we'll see this in the highlight package here, I was really struck by it when Trent sent it to me and I was cutting it together last night. I was really struck by how many times he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like he reacts after the play starts.
Mm-hmm.
And the green dot should not do that. The green dot should know, hey, this is my job on this defense, on this play, in this call. So that's what I'm saying. I think taking that dot off him, get him out of his head, and just, hey, look, play with your eyes, don't play with your head. There's some merit to him potentially being a bounce back candidate.
Yeah,
He's a guy I'd like to see us restructure, by the way.
So
if he's not a green dot, then that means whoever you give the green dot to has to be on the field for all 3 downs, which means what are you doing? Pulling Patrick?
you can
Queen
have
off the
two.
field?
You can have 2 green dots, but they're not supposed to be on the field together.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't
Only
pay
one can be active at the
$17
same time.
million and
That's a
taking
good
him off
question.
the field.
Yeah, that's
it's-
the thing. That's the
Like,
thing.
it's,
Murph
there's
has
no
a
fucking
really
way.
good question. we
Yeah,
should
let's
get to.
let's talk about this question here real quick.
Could he be?
Do we even know if Ramsey's going to be on the team? Because if
But
he is,
he's
I'd say-
proposing if he's on the team, could he be a green dot guy? What do you guys think about that? Because I actually have opinions on that.
I
isn't it
actually
usually a
think-
linebacker?
It's
It
usually
doesn't
always a
have to be,
linebacker.
though.
You don't have to
doesn't
be a
have to.
linebacker.
Doesn't
It
have to
usually is, typically, yes, but doesn't have to be.
I think Jalen Ramsey could definitely do it. He's a smart player.
Yeah.
I actually would really like that. Because,
Has he ever done it before?
Yeah, that's
No.
a good question. Probably not.
No.
Trent, don't you think that if you took Ramsey, made him the big nickel dime linebacker out there, that could, and put the dot on him, that could actually be pretty interesting.
I don't even know if Jalen Ramsey's going to want to do that.
I think if he was the green dot guy, you have to have him play safety full time. Because the green dot guy, you have to be able to see the entire defense, which means you need to be centered in the defense, which is why it's usually the middle linebackers.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones in charge of usually moving the defensive lineman into position, making sure the linebackers are in position based on what the alignments are. So, like, it's not just calling in the plays; they're also in charge of alignments a lot of times. So it's similar to how quarterbacks, older quarterbacks like Aaron, they call protections at the line of scrimmage. It's not always the center. Like, it's the same thing on the defensive side of the football. So, like, would Jalen Ramsey want to do that? And do you want him to be your full-time safety? Comes into play for me.
And bear in mind, Sid, Ramsey wouldn't be moving. I mean, he is a corner. He started the year at corner. He did play safety the second half of the year. It's not like he's not familiar with being the slot. And you turn him into a big nickel, and in the dime, move him kind of. I would love to see him in the middle of the field. I would love to see him rove and then use him. He's not Palomalu, but use him in that kind of Shazy or Palomalu role of just, hey, man, just go make plays. Just go make plays, and the other 10 guys will cover you.
Yeah, I don't know if that works, Bob, and that screws up a system. I don't know if anybody runs it like that anymore, or if they ever did. I mean,
I think Troy didn't. Troy just did what he did.
Troy did it despite the coaching, I think,
Yes,
more
it
than
wasn't.
anything else.
It wasn't coaching.
Yeah.
It wasn't the plan. That was just the way he was. I do think in a perfect world, is Jalen Ramsey the slot corner? Can we find another? I don't know if you guys feel that way.
Well,
Maybe.
think about it in the dime package. If Jalen Ramsey is your quarterback spy, you're stop any mobile quarterbacks. Yeah, you got a problem because Queen was good and he was fast, but he was sometimes hesitant. Ramsey will not only get you, he will lay a lick on. Lamar comes up the middle on him. He might get thrown out of the game, but he's probably going to take his head off.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, but it still doesn't. It doesn't solve what do we do with Patrick Queen now. That's to Dave's point. At $17 million, you pulling him off the field so that Jalen Ramsey can be the
One of the two. Yeah, there
You
you
can't.
go, guys.
Not for that.
paying
Not for
guys.
that.
Not
Not
for
for that amount of
17
money.
million.
That's
Well,
this is a real conundrum with him. It's really.
I'm going to get Dave on my side right now. If we cut him and we have $13 million in cap and we spend that on Romeo Dowds, I'm in.
Yeah, but then
I
who's
don't.
who's
I'm
playing
tired of
linebacker?
spending $170 million on fucking defense. I'm tired of it.
I am
Hey,
kind of with.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you guys. Did you see the news about Chambliss?
Yeah.
They told me about it before we got on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yes.
over that now. He's starting to.
Somebody-
I'm his biggest fan. I'm getting tired of it too. It's like that's enough, buddy.
He was granted is a 6-year. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, is
by,
it official?
by a Mississippi judge.
Yeah, they're gonna fight
Yeah.
that.
And the NCAA is going to appeal.
So that's still not
Well, they
official.
say they're going to appeal.
Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry. Just I saw
Yeah,
it and I was like, I should let you guys know.
The craziest thing about Patrick Queen right now is that we know we're staying in the 3-4.
Yep.
He's not played very well in the 3-4. And yet Patrick Graham is going to have a different twist on the 3-4 than what we've had in the past. So we don't know what the hell we're going to get.
Yeah, that was my original point. It's
Yeah,
like
so
you give
I'm
up
kind
on
of
a
circling back to where
27-year-old.
you started with this because it that point makes so much sense because you're like you're paying $17 million for a guy to be. I mean, when I looked at this thing, he is top 4 paid middle linebacker in the end, top 5. I think I had him top 5 in the NFL.
Yeah,
I think they have him listed as 7th
Wait,
overall.
did I miss? Okay, I flipped off of that script.
But it might be this year. He might be higher. I think they were looking at the contract as a whole.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like, if you're paying that guy anywhere within the top 10 in the league, you expect him to play like top 10 in the league, and he's not even remotely played close to that. That's the whole conundrum with Patrick Queen is the talent's there. He just doesn't ever like put it all together for a consistent basis.
I think somebody made the point in chat. I think it might have been said earlier. In fairness, do we know at this point that any of our defensive people have had any kind of a plan for the last 2 or 3 years? So could they all, just turn around and have giant big years? But man, I would go to him right now because he's going in the last year of his contract. Hey, look, you got 13 on the books. We save 13 if we cut you. All right. Do you really think you're going to get 16 or 17 from somebody else? Let's re-up you. We'll do 3 years at 36 million. We'll drop you down to 12. We'll guarantee you 12 this year and 12 next year. If all of a sudden we're doing that, then okay, maybe we could hold on to him and see what happens. But I mean, fuck it. If you're telling me it's Dowds or Queen, it's Dowds. If you're telling me it's Pierce or Queen, it's Pierce. If
you could
you're
have both. They have enough cap room for both.
Well, I don't think they do, and the reason why is because I think they're going to pay JPJ, and that's going to eat up half the cap.
Oh, that's a good point.
Not necessarily. I keep telling you guys, the first year of the cap hit is always low, and then it balloons out after that. They could do a lot of funny stuff where you can have JPJ, you can have a wide receiver, and you can still have Patrick Queen and still have cap room. There's $47 million right now. In
Omar's
cap
not going to do that. He's not going to cap strap himself.
It's for one season. It's one season left, and then you get a compensatory pick for Patrick Queen when he leaves next year, rather than cutting him this year.
So you're saying cut him next year then? Because he's scheduled.
This is last year of his contract. Just let the
This is
contract.
last year of his contract, letting him walk, and then
and if he walks as a free agent, somebody signs him, you get a compensatory pick, probably a 3rd round pick, in a pretty deep draft.
But how do you justify
fourth.
paying him $17 million though?
Well, it's a little overblown. I mean, he's making
$12
million. He's making $12 million base, and
that's double the highest free agent AAV right now, Dave. As we speak, it's double it.
Well,
like
except for Devin
crazy.
Lloyd. Devin Lloyd's going to make more than.
Well, yes, but
Well,
I'd rather
with the
have
new
Lloyd
contract.
than him. I'd rather cut him and use the money to go get Lloyd.
So if you swap Lloyd,
I just don't want to spend that kind of money on linebacker. I'd rather spend it elsewhere.
Well,
Give me an average guy at linebacker.
Okay,
you just said they can afford Pierce and Queen, then they can afford Pierce and Lloyd, probably, right?
Yeah, technically, I guess they could.
Restructure 1 to 2 contracts, make it work.
I don't want to spend that kind of money on linebacker.
Look, I'm just gonna be blunt. He ain't fucking good enough. He's not good enough. Period. And Peyton Wilson hasn't been good enough either.
No.
And Malik Harrison's not good enough. We
No.
don't have a good enough linebacker. We don't have an elite linebacker like we need. Period.
Well,
I think you could honestly save money on Patrick Queen and get better play out of a free agent like Leo Chenal.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And he's a downhill linebacker.
Look, at this point,
And his coverage is probably better. I mean, at this point.
I think you need to look at the Rams model a little bit. And say, okay, well, we're just going to draft our defense and we're going to go sign our offense and pay those guys because they went and got Devontae Adams. Puka's homegrown. I mean, they got lucky in the 5th round with Puka, but I want to see us start heading towards that model because Graham does more with less. That's the whole reason we've been sold on him. Is okay, you do more with less. You're still got way more than you got if we strip back the linebacker a little bit.
If you come to me and say, cut Patrick Queen and go get a $5, $6, $7 million linebacker to replace him, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. If that's what you guys want to do,
that for sure has outplayed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you think we'll outplay him? Yeah.
That's why I brought up Leo Chanel because he's probably in that.
It's a good example.
Right.
It's a good example.
They got to be smart with this. That's the way I look at it. There are guys to go get that can help this team. No need to pay a guy that's underachieved, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Peyton Wilson is still under contract. He's a good coverage dime-ish. He's not your every down middle linebacker, inside linebacker, but he's a good piece.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean, and you're only paying him a couple $1 million.
Right. Like there's a huge. I'm just citing that our whole off-ball linebacker core is just not good enough, is what I'm trying to say. But like you said, like Peyton, he's only getting paid a couple $1 million. It's not like he's getting paid 17 like Queen. Is my point.
Yeah.
If you ran it back, if they do keep Patrick Queen, I half wonder if you're better off giving Peyton Wilson the green dot. He's more decisive than Queen.
Yeah, but then you're taking
when he's away from the play, that's when he gets ran over a lot. When he has to be hesitant because he has backside contain, that's when he gets himself in big trouble. When he's aggressive and he comes straight downhill, he's a better linebacker. He just doesn't do it that often because he's always on the weak side.
I think they'd be very hesitant to have him in base as the number one. I don't know about that.
Depends on what you have in front of him. If it's Keanu Benton.
Hey, wait. I mean, what about Deshaun Elliott? Let's see. How about him take the green dot?
Yeah, we don't even have to stay healthy.
Guys, we're already talking about fucking 2 linebackers and a safety. Fuck it. Let's just see. What about Deshaun Elliott? I mean, what's TJ doing? Hey, give it to TJ. TJ, where's the green dot? I mean, at this point,
you can't give.
I know it's a joke. I'm saying, like,
I know.
We brought 3 fucking guys that can wear the green dot. Like,
look, you want to immediately improve the linebacker play? Take the 350-pound 6'6" guy and put him on the fucking nose. Magically, the linebacker play will get better.
You talking about
Black.
YA.
Yeah, didn't he get pushed around a lot this year though?
Nah.
He played with his
season was on.
There's a couple times.
Yeah,
he's got to learn to play with his pad level down, and then he'd be way better off.
Trying that for 5 years, isn't he?
Well, the coaching's going to be better, so maybe we get that fixed.
No, he showed enough where when he wants to be, he can anchor down and is immovable. He's the best on our line at doing it.
I think you like him a lot better than the rest of us.
It's so funny watching Dave and Bob. Like, you can tell how much Bob loves him and how much Dave doesn't.
I mean,
I don't hate him. I think he's
pointed out in the war room several times how much better he is at anchoring now than he was at the beginning of the year. Can he be pushed? Yes, but it's usually early in games while he's getting his feet under him. And here's an idea. Just fucking put him out there on the nose and let him learn on the job a little bit. The guy is stronger than any OJT. 2 guys in the league.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to be interesting.
All right, so do you want to do a couple of your film things now, or do you want to let's get to that? Let's get to that.
We can go into it.
I don't know. I joined you guys in the whim, so I have no fucking idea what we're doing.
Trent's got some clips for us.
All right. Patrick Queen lined up on the strong side. Usually is always on that side. Play looks like it was going to the weak side. As Brown cuts back, Queen fills the hole. You'll see it on this side here. So he's on the left side, obviously on the screen. I like how he shoots the hole. When he's decisive and he has room to run, this is when he's at his best. This time, I'm going to show you why he's an absolute liability. You're going to see the tight end come in motion up here. Queen's going to flex out over the top of him in the slot. Wait. Oh, this is the chase down from the other side. Never mind. That's out of order from where I had my loads.
All right, so
you're
go
going to
back.
see Queen. He's on the top of the screen right here. So he's in the top of the screen on the slot. The play's going to go opposite him. The speed that he has to get
That's what I'm telling you.
downhill
There's potential
and
with this
make
guy.
that tackle is ridiculous. That's just absolutely ridiculous how you can come back down there and get that tackle. Like there's no reason.
He doesn't look confused there.
No, he read and diagnoses that play going opposite. And do you see how early he was breaking on that ball? Like that's ridiculous. That is when he's at his best.
Once he
this
knows
is the thing about him.
what he's got to do, like he's good to go. But it's getting to that moment.
Yes.
I think with better coaching, you get a better player.
Immediately reads and diagnoses that play away from him. So, let's see if we're in order on this one now. So this is the liability of Patrick Queen here. When he's not decisive, he just gets completely washed out in the run game.
He got absorbed and
he was
that's
pretty decisive. He ran backwards instead of tackling.
I mean, this is you see it in these angles so much better on these run plays.
Yeah.
I mean, he just allows the center to climb up to him.
Yep.
And
he had no idea.
At linebacker, you can't do that. You got to get downhill on that. You know it's a run play. Even if it's like, I'm sorry, you have to know when the center is coming that far out from the line of scrimmage, it's a run play, right? It's no play action at that point. That drives me crazy about it.
Did you see how Peyton Wilson was telling him there?
Yeah. And on this play, again, look at this. That's a chase down from the other side of the field again. His speed's ridiculous. When he runs sideline to sideline, he's one of the best linebackers in the NFL. There's just no denying it.
Peyton Wilson telling him to kick out. Peyton Wilson, see, he keeps. What is this?
This is because of the alignment. Peyton Wilson's actually in the middle here, and he's on the weak side.
Okay.
But watch Queen.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Traffic and just chase this run. That could have been a huge run play.
See, it's there. Somebody's just got to take it and get the most out of him.
And it drives you crazy because you see the flashes of him. And right here, I just felt like that. So he's in the zone in the middle of the screen right here on this one. And it just drives you crazy sometimes because like he's so lackadaisical in zone coverage and he plays so off of a guy. He should have been on the hip pocket. Look at this. He's not on the hip pocket of anybody. And there's nobody else coming in that zone.
Yard gain.
Yeah. That's the stuff that drives you crazy about him. And again here, look where Patrick Queen's at. He's getting thrown the fuck off the field.
Well, this is the what you get with a fast. He's listed at 220, right?
Yes. Look at this. Watch right here. He comes downhill and then that's a tight end. That is a tight end walking him 10 yards backwards.
That's the good with a bad with a fast small linebacker.
Like you can't like this. Now this I love this part. This is the best part about Patrick Queen's game. If you didn't loop that from that outside look again, watch him. He's the edge rusher coming off the edge right here. So you're running a double edge with he and I think that was Herbig. The spin move for a guy, first of all, he dips the hips or dips the shoulders and gets low on that. And then he does a spin move off of that, coming back at Flacco's face. I picked this game because this was his highest graded game according to PFF. So if you follow PFF, I picked that game intentionally because it was his highest graded game. And there was one clip in there I threw out there. He was in man-to-man coverage, and the tight end just comes and runs a simple out route. He fell over. Like, literally just fell over on the ground in coverage. And that's the stuff that, like, drives you crazy because he's got all this athletic ability and all of this speed, and he has no clue how to use it effectively unless he's running sideline to sideline to chase people down. There's potential with him, and he's 26, but...
Yeah. I don't know if you give up on him yet.
Yes, he's going into the last year of his contract. I mean, this is the time if you're going to do it.
If Patrick Graham, if he's not 31, 32, if Patrick Graham gets to him, and all of a sudden he has a breakout season, then you have your linebacker for the next 5 years.
If he has a breakout season, then you got to break the bank to keep it.
Well,
but
here's
linebacker or not? If Terrell Austin can't reach him, can Graham?
This is what I'm saying. You guys are ready to jump ship. This guy could turn around.
Yeah, but you're forgetting the number one thing. You cannot put the green dot on his helmet. Ever.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. But he's proven it. I mean, the time in Baltimore and the time in Pittsburgh, the only time he's ever had a good season was when he played with Roquan Smith and they took it off of him.
And Ravens fans said, you're going to see what we saw. Roquan Smith hid a lot of his deficiencies. And then he got the green dot and was the guy and got exposed.
He's definitely not a $17 million player. How would you grade him? I don't know how you want to do it. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Like just
throw the contract aside. What kind of linebacker is he? Is he middle of the road B? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
If you're giving him a B, you're keeping him.
I'm not giving him a B. I mean, honestly, I give him a C minus, 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 minus.
I think I'd give him a C plus.
If you give that many minuses, it's a D. Ball.
Yeah, right. It's a D, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's a middle of the road linebacker.
All right,
C, we'll go C. No, that's not $17 million a year, Dave.
You got to get over the money.
Not $17 million a year.
I'm giving him
wait,
a D.
I think
he's a terrible lot.
Wait a minute. Why did we get over
Steve?
the money with Patrick Queen? And we didn't have, but the money was all about it with Jalen Ramsey.
Who?
I didn't say the money was all about it with Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's 30-something years old, and he didn't look good.
He's 31. And Patrick Queen did?
No, but he's 27. In the last year of his deal. It's different.
Calvin Austin is 14 years old, but I don't want him either.
Can I be honest? I don't want to pay either of them $17 million.
You act like it's coming out of your pocket. It's spent money. It's already spent. I mean, Jesus Christ.
We get 13 back where we can go get a wide receiver. Welcome to the new era of the Pittsburgh Steelers, where we go get offense and have a guy just coach up whatever the fuck we got on defense.
And we add a ton of coaches, Dave.
I'm not going to start it. I wasn't going to see you guys. I was going to make an Omar comment. And I didn't.
That's what we fucking do now,
buddy.
That's what we fucking do now. This is the new Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
The new modern offense, offensive-minded Steelers.
God, modern offense with a 45-year-old quarterback.
Concepts are concepts. It don't matter who's playing quarterback.
If we give Willis $40 million per.
We're off topic. We went off. It didn't take long. What do we got? 32
I just had to give you a
32 minutes.
32 minutes is good for us.
Just give you a little push. That's all I needed to do.
Well, I mean, if we're going to go off topic, let's go to the real drama.
No, don't do it. Well, yeah, I guess we could. Or are we going to talk about that tomorrow? I forget.
We could touch on it today. The Ben Roethlisberger stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I get it.
Am I the only one that could give a less shit about it? We know Ben was kind of a dick at times. This is not surprising stuff.
Here's my problem with this whole thing. People are way too emotionally attached to these players.
Yeah.
Like
Ben definitely
on X are ridiculous. Like just going to war with each other over these players. But by the way, don't even know you breathe. That's how fucking stupid you look. It's so stupid.
Well, that's not good. Cam Hayward will fight with every fan he can get.
We got both sides of the fucking thing. Like, there's some guy saying he's the worst player ever. There's other guys saying he's, I'll die for him and this and that. So we don't know what the fuck the truth is.
We already knew that, he was
kind
like
of a dick.
this. Yeah, yes. We already knew this. This is now to see a player say it. It's just like, damn. But that's between them.
Yeah, but you know where this came from, right?
Well,
Joey Porter is best friends with Mike Tomlin. And he said something about Mike Tomlin, so Joey Porter went off the deep end.
There's probably some truth to that. But I just don't give a shit. We already know Ben's a dick. We already know this.
I don't either. I don't care. It's done.
There's so many stories in Pittsburgh here, with stuff that he's done. We know this. But you know what? He also won 2 fucking Super Bowls, or whatever you want to argue about that too, because I saw that as a big argument.
6 years.
So, dude, it is what it is. Move the fuck on. Porter wasn't even here when Tomlin got here.
Yeah, no.
He came back to coach
Porter
with them.
Yeah. Yes, you did, Somber.
Somber tone is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about it. I know you like Ben Roethlisberger. I do too. But I also know just from reading and hearing things, that he could be a real. He's the guy that went in the locker room and told him no loud music, when everyone else wanted to hear the music, and he played the veteran quarterback.
Of his career.
I know, but still, you're right. It was the end of the career, but still.
If we want to be honest about him, of the people who started the trend of getting away with all the shit, he's the guy who started all of it. It wasn't Lev Bell. It wasn't Martavis Bryant.
Great point.
It wasn't AB. It wasn't Deontay. It wasn't George Pickens. Ben started all of this. He's the one who stopped showing up for fucking team meetings, and he didn't show up for film sessions. And he did a lot of things that a lot of these players got bashed for, but Ben never had a word come out.
Not to mention the partying and the motorcycle
and the
accident
wild,
and all the other
crazy
stuff.
shit in Georgia and everything else. Yeah,
he started most of this stuff. I mean, the play on the field was still fantastic. He still played like a top.
He was a great, 10 quarterback.
10 quarterback, 12 quarterback, 15. I don't know, whatever you want to put him all time. The play was still good. He got away with it, and Tomlin allowed a lot of those things. And it wasn't happening until Tomlin got here. Let's be honest. He's the one who really allowed it to get to where it was.
Yeah, because the motorcycle accident was Coward. Well, but
but that's true.
Yeah,
but I was reading an article earlier where it was Rooney, because there was after that motorcycle accident and all that stuff, there was trade rumors and trade offers, and Rooney said we're not trading him. He's staying on the Steelers.
How about Dan? Correct.
I think it was Art.
No, it was Art.
No.
Art was in charge of it. Dan stepped down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Art, and Art said we're not trading him. He's not going anywhere.
Still, all right. Huh.
So.
No, Dan was. Let's basically when Art Rooney took over the team, it was I'm in charge. I'm going to do this. Dad, is that okay? Yes. Okay. I'm going to do this.
All right.
All right. Well, one of the Rooneys was not going to part ways with Ben, and with good reason. You finally got a fucking franchise quarterback. He's kind of a knucklehead, but that's not news in the NFL. So you try to stick with him. He didn't go AB. So anything short of AB, you stick with the guy for as long as you possibly can. That's not quarterback wise. It's not. You don't let a franchise quarterback go.
Yeah.
For any reason.
And when we talked last week, I told you if Plaxico doesn't get in Cowher's doghouse and let's face it, go full retard when he was here in Pittsburgh, then we never learned Antonio Brown's name because they hold on to Plaxico, and who knows how good we would have been for those 4 or 5 years. I'll tell you, Plaxico wouldn't have ended up in jail. I'll tell you that.
I would love to get Joey Porter in a room with a microphone and say, "Listen, spill it, buddy. Spill it."
I tell you what, I would love to get Joey Porter in a room with James Harrison and watch him cower like the bitch he is.
Well,
I don't know if Joey Porter's a bitch. That guy,
he's a bitch.
He showed him at the hall of whatever they call it now, the Hall of Honor, with Ben laughing it up, arm around him, and everything else.
He was.
Then you go on a podcast and fucking trash him like that. I don't know.
I told you he bashed Tomlin. Him and Tomlin are buddies.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Look, his whole career, he was an instigator. Do we not remember that nobody wanted his son because we didn't want him back in town?
Well, I don't know about all that, but I do agree that he was always a shit starter. That was what he did. He always
him and Tomlin. I think I wrote a post about this a million years ago. Him and Tomlin got kicked out of a high school game because they were berating the referee when their sons were playing, and they got thrown out.
He got arrested at a club while with the Steelers as a coach.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. But him and Tomlin are really tight. So it doesn't surprise me that this is what happened.
Oh, look, fuck it, trade Joey.
No, you don't want to do that.
Let's get his ass out of town.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Look,
we got a lockdown corner, but your dad's a pain in the ass. Get the fuck out.
Send him to New England for Drake May, and that's it.
I have a question. Is it because Tomlin's gone now all these players are doing this? I mean, when I saw Mason Rudolph say, "Go off, Joey Porter," I was like,
Well, we know why
Whoa.
Mason doesn't like
Oh,
Ben because Ben gave him the cold shoulder.
Oh,
from-
look!
from-
I can see Bob. I did a little push. He's
They
ready to
should have
go.
cut his ass on the spot. I still say they should have cut his ass already. Cut that motherfucker. I'm done with Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph
I'm
has the
done.
right to be pissed off at Ben Roethlisberger. Ben
No, he doesn't.
Roethlisberger
No,
treated him like
he
shit.
doesn't.
Yes, he does, Bob.
No,
So-
he doesn't.
So my favorite was then Patrick Queen says spill the beans, but then Mike Adams out of nowhere. I'm like Mike Adams, really?
See, I didn't even know he's still alive.
You're
Yeah.
with
Mike Mitchell,
the team,
too.
like you're with the team for like what 2 years? Then like where he in a somebody like he got stabbed or some shit. Like I forget. He was like in Oakland or somewhere in Pittsburgh and got attacked, and it was some crazy shit.
I'm telling you right now, I'm with Pouncey when he came out today. Look, if it was another guy, look, if this was Troy Polamalu criticizing Ben, okay, no problem. And look, you think you're breaking news, Joey Porter? You played with him for 1 year. Oh, he was a dick as a young kid. He was 15-1 as a rookie and getting paid millions of dollars. You tell me a 22-year-old millionaire was an asshole? Woo, that's news.
Yeah.
See Zach Banner? Zach Banner had a 2-paragraph tweet
Right.
about how good Ben was and all this stuff. I don't know. Like I said, it depended on who you talk to. You know, if you're a Steelers fan, this is not a surprise to you.
No.
That people are saying this stuff about Ben. This should not shock you.
I was waiting for like Lima Swede to come out of nowhere and be like, yeah, he's an asshole or something. Like,
if only he'd thrown me the ball more.
Catch the fucking ball. Maybe he wouldn't be an asshole to you. Antonio Brown came out to defend Ben. Out of all the people that called him with an owner mentality in 2018 or whatever, now all of a sudden he's a great teammate. Jesus, that guy's fucking crazy.
AB will be criticizing him tomorrow. Don't you?
Oh,
worry.
there ain't no doubt. He also says
he'll completely forget about the compliment today and he'll be criticizing him
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Brown also talked about how he hooked up with his sister too, and I kept it PG.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking Brown.
Brown might need bail money, so he's got to stay good with Ben because dude is loaded.
Yeah. Just crazy. Crazy.
Now let's go around the room.
We could only be so lucky to get another one like him.
Who, Ben?
Maybe without the drama.
Yeah, Ben was famous for drama too.
Yeah.
You know, he'd go drag his carcass off the field, then 3 plays later come running out.
Dude,
throw
he
a
had his
touchdown.
own radio show on 93.7 with Ron Cook, and he would get on there and he would run his fucking mouth. He ran his fucking mouth on
The team
there.
should have put a stop to that immediately.
Oh my God! When they drafted Mason, he was like, "If I wouldn't have done that, I don't know why you'd get a quarterback. Obviously,
He was
dude,
pissed
shut the
about
fuck
it.
up.
Well,
It's a
yeah,
backup
but-
quarterback. Like, who cares? Like, calm
But
down.
think about the receiving core when he said it. He was like, "Hey, why not get a
Yeah,
guy who could help me?"
I get
I
it.
mean-
But like, dude, that guy's about to be your teammate now, and you just made that awkward as fuck for that guy.
So
you know how
what?
hard that's got to be to
So
come in
what?
there?
Where does it
You're
say that? Where does
Well,
it
that's
say
fine
that
for you,
gotta
Bob,
look
'cause
out
you didn't
for
have to
the
deal with it.
backup?
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
does it
but
say
you're
you
not,
gotta
you're
look
not,
out for
you're
the
not the
backup?
guy. You're not the
But
guy
that's fine
to
for you
come
to
in there
say.
and deal with that.
But you can't be mad at Mason for being mad. He has
Yeah,
a right
like,
to be
dude.
mad.
Yeah, but
We don't get mad at it. We don't give a shit. But Mason
He's used
had
it
to
as
deal
an
with it.
excuse for us, and a portion of the fan base has bought into it that if only if Mason had had
Wow.
98 chances instead of 97, he
Well,
would have been a guy.
That's a whole different thing. But this is
Yeah.
like, be a good leader, man. Don't fucking do that to a guy that's gonna be probably looking up to you, wanting to come to you for advice and stuff. He made it awkward.
Yeah.
He didn't have to. Now I get the wide receiver part because I remember that time frame. Yes, but he didn't have to specifically
Name one
say
other
why we
backup
get a
quarterback. Name one other backup quarterback that has a bad thing to say about Ben.
Oh,
Yeah, but none of those guys had not that Mason had a legitimate chance.
Duck
but-
even posted a picture of Ben like high fiving him with a laughing thing. So I get it, but it's because he made a direct comment about Mason. That's
and I'm
what
sure
made
that
it
wasn't the only thing.
so awkward. And that's exactly what don't we
You know-
know behind
Well,
it.
he even said after practice one day, they said something about how's like or how are you handling, your relationship between he and Mason. He's like, that's the coach's job to coach him, not mine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean, he flat out said,
Yeah, but I don't hate that. Look, if I'm a starting quarterback, I don't have to mentor you. Fuck.
We We know you
You're
love
trying
Ben,
to take my
and he's
job.
never done anything wrong. We know.
No, it's not that he hasn't done anything wrong. Mason gets all this credit. Oh, he's such a
No one's
nice
giving him
guy.
credit. We're just
No, I'm
Mason
not-
Rudolph is a fucking bum. He's
I'm
a
not
bum.
giving credit for anything. I'm not giving credit for anything. But
He gets all kinds of shit.
Bob, we just talked
over
about
with
being
people in the
emotionally
fan base
attached
because
to players. You're
You're
very emotional right now, and I need you to just. It's okay. It's all right.
I mean, was he mean to his fucking arm? Was he mean to his head? Was he mean to his sorry ass quarterback play? If he was so fucking good, why isn't he starting in Tennessee? Oh, that's right, because he sucks.
We're not talking about the man's talent. For fuck's sake, Bob. We're talking about whether or not he has
Oh,
a
I
chance
know.
to-
If Ben
has a
had
right to be
only
mad or
given
not.
him a warm hug and a cup of cocoa, he would have been a starting quarterback.
Look, coming from a guy, I'm sure if someone was an asshole to you for 3 or 4 years, you would just be like, "No, I'm not saying anything. He's a great guy."
No,
Come
I
on,
would have
Bob.
said something right
Be
off the
fucking
rip.
realistic.
Then I would respect him more instead of being a little ass kisser
right, let's
and
get off
taking
this topic.
side
This is
shots.
ridiculous.
Come at you direct.
You're so full of crap. Anyway,
Give Bob 3 years of Colin on the podcast, and we'll see. How
yeah,
it
yeah,
goes.
yeah. And then we'll see later on if someone takes a shot at Colin on social media. If you're not chiming in,
Yeah, hey, 3 minutes on a podcast, we will have an explosion.
Yes.
all right. Let's go around the room. Do you want Patrick? I think this might be a stupid question because I'm going to be the only one. But should Patrick Queen be back in 2026? Dave, you go first.
No.
This was a dumb question. Trent?
Nobody will.
Bob,
I'm saying no, I don't want him back, but he will be back.
No, and I don't think he's back unless he restructures his contract.
See, I'm going to say I don't want him back necessarily, but I'm not going to be crushed if he is back. I'll be, whatever. It is what it is. Give me the third round pick in 27, and I'll live with another year with C+, C- linebacking again. And maybe Patrick Grant gets to him. Who knows?
Or maybe Mike McCarthy goes, hey, you know that $13 million you're spending on defense out of that 170? Yeah, go give it to a fucking wide receiver and shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen, if we want to talk about comparisons, I mean, Robert Spillane, look what he did under Patrick Graham versus what he did in Pittsburgh. He was a much better player once he got to the Raiders.
Yeah, weird how that
Great
works.
point, Trent.
Seriously,
Great
if
point.
you want to talk about it realistically, if you want to do, I mean, that's probably the best comparison from
It
what they
is.
have there to
That's a great point.
anything I can think of. So maybe he teaches Queen to be a little bit more of a downhill and more decisive guy. Maybe let's just say this because it's been this way for fucking ever here. The shit that we put through our middle linebackers and on their plate for responsibilities is just batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And
They've been trying to find a linebacker since Tomlin's been here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We've gone through so many linebackers.
Since Shazier.
Why can none of these guys play?
Since Shazier.
Because they can't they can't do what's
Whoa,
being asked.
Bob,
And
Bob,
Ryan
you got the camera
Shazier.
light.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah, he
zoom in.
went full zoom in. Okay, all right.
Take it easy with the hands, Bob. The camera's
It's been
almost
since Dick LeBeau. We had linebackers under LeBeau. The minute LeBeau left, our linebacking went.
Because Tomlin did his little whatever, did
That
his
is-
thing into LeBeau's defense.
You know,
and
that's
made
a
it
great point.
impossible to play.
I never even thought about that. The linebacker play going down.
Devin Bush leaves, goes to Seattle. He's so-so. Goes to Cleveland, gets pretty good. He's never going to be great, but all of a sudden he's playable. When his last year here, he's unplayable. That's what Tomlin said. He's unplayable. But all of a sudden he goes to other places and he can play.
So
weird.
I'm really tempted to answer this from Murph, by the way, but you guys get bored when we actually talk about the history of the team.
Oh
Let's
God,
not
Murph,
do
you had to
that.
bring up
Murph,
Joe
you're killing me.
Williams. We don't
So-
need to rehearse the 70s again. I'm good.
So the other,
Hey,
the
just
other
because
thing
you
too,
weren't
like,
born for the greatest era of Steelers football,
Bob, you have
Some of
turned
us
me into
were.
a subject matter expert on the goddamn 70s now. I am good.
What are you going to say, Trent?
So
What's right?
if you look at if you talk about how we don't adjust as a team and a defense and things like that, like Tomlin ran the same style defense, asking the linebackers to do the same things that they were capable of doing before these tight ends became such great athletes. So when you look at like how they were effective in the past, you think about like the tight ends they were playing. Antonio Gates was the one-off. in the 90s or early 2000s time frame. I mean, like he was now those fucking guys are running around on every team.
Yeah.
You know, of course, except for ours, unless it's Johnny Smith. But I mean, like you have one of those like flex tight end guys on nearly every team in the NFL now, and you're asking these linebackers to try to run with those guys. You know, if you ask those guys to run with a Michael Mayer from the Raiders, who's a nice tight end, he's not going to run away from you. Like, but that's what we're asking these linebackers to do, and you just can't do that anymore.
You can't have both. You either gonna have a guy who can run with him.
Scheme it up differently.
Yeah.
So
you
Trent,
have a guy.
What you're saying is that we want Eric Gentry, 6'6", can run like a deer, to be on this team, correct?
Built like the
Eli
fucking
Sowers.
built like a toothpick.
Yeah,
Should
sixth,
go
seventh
well.
round. Look, sixth,
Right-
seventh round. No big
Right
deal.
around the right
big
around the
deal.
time we meet Baltimore and he meets Derrick Henry in the hole.
Oh,
He gets broken in half like that toothpick.
We literally don't know what happened to him. He just,
It's just two
Right, but
halves of guy laying.
the people
back
are
against back.
asking for history. It's a long off season, buddy.
oh,
We will
Jesus.
get
Damn it.
there.
Fuck, Murphy.
We're gonna have to just do one show where Bob gets to go full fucking apeshit on his
Yeah.
history lessons.
Yes.
Just
Right.
make it a full episode and let Bob go.
We
Just
can do a
unleash
whole
the
series.
beast.
We can do the LC Greenwood, Andy Russell.
No.
real-
Yep.
LC not making the Hall of Fame is a fucking travesty. I'm sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
poke
I
the bear.
have.
Stop.
I agree with Bob.
All right. Anything else on Patrick Queen? The Patrick Queen episode?
Yeah. Look, if he's back on a restructured contract, I welcome him back. But I ain't paying him that guy. If I'm going to pay a linebacker $17 million, I'm paying Lloyd, or I'm drafting two. Because we saw in the mock the other night, man, we could get two pretty nice linebackers in the mid rounds.
You can.
Yeah, but those mid-round linebackers, you can't start them with a green dot. You need to have Patrick Queen here.
People don't.
Do you want to draft somebody to take his place next year?
People
I'm
don't
all
draft
for it.
inside linebackers in the first round anymore.
No, you don't want to do that, but you don't
Yeah.
also don't get a starter in the mid-rounds.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, you
about
do.
A lot more
Pretty
mid
much.
rounders than I think you think.
Yeah,
You're gonna-
There are some really good guys that are falling
mean-
to the third round, Dave. So far,
Yeah.
projection.
hold on.
But
Let's.
There's
I
a
don't-
lot. I think there's
You're
a
going to
lot
start a
more-
rookie
Yes.
and give him the green dot. And you
Maybe.
think that's
I
going
don't
to
know.
be better than
That's,
Patrick
that's
Queen
the thing.
gives
I
you?
don't know. I don't know if you're going to start
not
him and
happening,
give him the
guys.
green
Well,
dot.
again, if we suck, it's okay because then 2027 comes.
Now you're
It's
talking my
all
language,
a
Corey.
part
Now
the
you're talking
plan.
my language.
I'm just saying.
I'll start them all.
If you say if we suck, you can
Start
get
'em
Dave.
all.
You can get Dave to buy into just about any concept.
So
at
what
this
you're saying
point.
is start a fourth rounder and Eric Gentry.
Yeah, there you go.
And let's
go.
roll. All right, let's do it.
Tanking for Manning. Let's go.
No linebackers over 230 pounds on this defense.
No sir.
Yeah.
No sir.
Are we really trying to tank for Manning?
Yeah. Next year. One more
Uh,
season under his belt. Yeah. Or
I
I don't care. Give me anybody. Give me
I-
anybody
I-
in the top that are good. Give me anybody.
I mean, we should go get the best quarterback available, which is CJ Carr.
Oh, God help me.
Yeah, he did hand the ball off pretty well this year. He had two guys that he just fucking gave that ball right into the gut every time.
Hey, he was pretty good in that play action too. We draft Jeremiah Love. We get CJ Carr next year.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
recreating, but let's get Malachi Fields too.
Oh,
Malachi
good
Fields is
God.
rocketing up draft boards, I hear.
If
After that Senior Bowl.
yeah, I'm telling you, if he runs a fourth under like a 4.46, 4.47 40,
I don't think he's going to be 4.4s.
Do
But
you
if he
think
is,
he's
you're
that
right.
fast?
He's not.
I don't
think
see
so.
it in the stuff I've seen from him, but I don't watch Notre Dame every
Well, you guys hate him
Yeah.
a lot, but I don't know. I've seen some drafts where he gets picked.
He has
pretty-
one of the best catches of the fucking year last
Mhm.
year. I mean, that
Mc-
catch over the middle was ridiculous.
McShay loves him. McShay thinks he's going to be a first rounder. I'm like, oof, I don't know about that. But
Really? Wow.
he's like a 4.5 projected 40 guy. So that's
if he
what I'm
runs a
saying.
4.5 flat with that size, that's pretty good.
I would
Because
take
he's
yeah,
big.
and then puts him in the third round. If he wants to really jump, he's got to run like 4.47, 4.48. If he shows he's sub 4.5, even if it's not a lot, I think he jumps.
He-
I don't-
if he
George
runs a
Pickens isn't on a
4.5,
4.
I would say this: if he runs a 4.5 flat, Bob, I think his size and
He's
some of
second
the
round,
stuff
easy.
we've seen, he's going into the second round.
Yeah, he's second round. I think he's second round regardless at this point. But we'll
I
see.
like him. I would like to draft him. I mean, personally, I think he's kind of the little bit under version of and this is why I think of Tate too. If Tate runs in a like 4.47, 4.48 range, I think he's unquestionably, even though Jordan Tyson is probably more explosive.
Oh, he's the
think
top.
Tate's got to be the first receiver off the board.
He could be.
Which linebackers
if he ran that fast, he would jump Mekhi Lemon on my board. But I think he's going to run slower.
Fields?
Cornell Tate.
Oh, yeah.
He's got such a, I mean, and he's another guy with a giant catch radius. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Thing about Tyson, and I didn't realize it, he gets hurt a lot. I was
He
reading
does get hurt a
about
lot.
him today. He's had
That's
a lot
why
of
I told-
injuries in college.
Yeah, that's why I said to you guys a couple weeks ago, like he could be a guy who could fall to us because of the injury history, and if his medicals at the combine don't come back,
You know, Omar doesn't care about
clean.
injury history.
He does
No,
not.
he doesn't care. That scares me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. They got
Look at the linebackers.
Fields.
Are you looking at linebackers, Dave? Oh, wide receivers.
I'm looking at wide receivers. They have him listed
Okay.
6'4", 218. The only one
He's a
that
little
heavy, the only one, well, the heaviest one is Chris Bell at 220, but he's 6'2".
Chris Bell's a tank.
Brazel's 6'5", only 200 pounds.
Yeah, he's skinny.
He's a
Yeah.
fucking.
Fields and Bell are your biggest wide receivers. They weigh the most. Fields is even taller though. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, if he runs,
I like
it's got
Fields
here-
actually.
it's got here him running a 4.5 flat.
I think if he runs a 4.5 flat, he is going in the second round pretty easily.
Yeah.
Not in the late second round. He's going to be probably in
Early
the ballpark
second.
of
Yeah.
our pick or higher. Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Bell's a guy I see Omar taking a shot on in the third
Talk to me
because of
about
the injury
third.
history.
He's not gonna. Oh,
If
Well,
I don't want to say it with any certainty, but it seems like second round is the spot
With
for
the
him.
injury, maybe.
yes, if he falls in the
If
late
he gets to
second,
50, the
you're
Steelers.
you are packaging some trade target or trade
Yeah, I was
Yes.
thinking the same
stuff up
thing.
and going up and getting him.
He's
Yes.
bottom of the second.
Yeah,
Do
I know there's a lot of people that aren't high on that kid, but man, a big physical receiver. I
Just
keep
watch
saying
the
it.
tape, man.
Bring back the power slot. That kid has power slot written all over him. The way he runs those slant routes and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm telling
Just
you.
watch him. Watch the highlights. Just watch the highlights on that guy. I don't know how you cannot like him. He's a freaking tank. Run after catch guy.
He's got
Well,
speed too. He's probably
yeah.
He's probably in the 4.45 range.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, assuming he comes back fully healthy
Yeah.
from a torn ACL.
Which most players
Yeah.
do now.
Yeah.
Most players do now. Especially at that age. You know, he's still a young guy.
See, the interesting part about him is I think that he easily can fall in this draft because he's not going to be able to test. He's not going to be able to run on the combine.
No,
he's probably not going to have a pro day. That injury's too. I mean, what was it? 3 weeks before the end of the season, right? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. It was the second half of the season for sure.
Yeah, I think he played. I can't remember. I think he played 11 games. I'm gonna try to look it up real quick. I
And
think he
just to
tried
give
play
you an
11.
idea, I went back a couple of years in the draft. So the year Campbell got drafted in the first round, these are guys who went in the third round. Dayon Henley, pretty good linebacker. Overshown from Dallas. When he's healthy, he's really
Oh
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I liked him.
Overshown's good. Yeah,
Henry To'o went in the fifth.
I know, dude. Oh,
Yeah, so there. I mean, you get
out of Alabama, right? I think he was
Yeah.
out of Alabama.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember. Yep.
Yeah, Chris
they're-
Bell played 11 games. Trent.
Yeah, so I just
So-
put that up too.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's 2-3 games from the end of the season.
Yep.
He probably ain't.
Yeah, he's probably not going to test at all.
No. So he could fall.
One of us is, maybe.
Yeah,
One of us is going to
there
draft,
will
maybe.
be a live report from the draft.
I signed up today on the NFL Pass app or whatever it's called. Make sure I got that right. But yeah, no, I signed up on the One Pass, NFL One Pass for the event. So yeah, hopefully I get my free entry and I'll be there.
Nick, you and Tyrone might have to hook up.
I think I might go to training camp this year, too. I am
Really?
loosely planning it, yeah. I talked to my
Dave,
wife.
if you come
Yes,
to
sir.
training camp, let me know. I'll meet you there, dude.
Absolutely.
Because I've never been to
Absolutely.
training camp, even though I live.
You've never been?
No, I mean it's still a trip for me because it's down at God, I forgot the name of it.
How far is Latrobe from Pittsburgh?
Thank
Latrobe.
It's south of Pittsburgh, because it's like a good hour and something.
Hour and a half,
drive
ain't it?
for me.
Hour and 45
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, for me it'll be.
That's like a 12-hour drive for me or something like that.
Yeah. I'm complaining about an hour and you're 12 hours.
But I'm
I'll
doing
shut
it.
up now.
I think I'm going to do it. I'm
yeah, let me know.
75% sure.
Because I've never been there, and I should have went a long time ago. But just so you know, the line.
I know. I've heard the lines are ridiculous.
It's legendary. Like the line's ridiculous.
Great.
Tyrone,
We're saying
we-
we're gonna apply
Tyrone, if-
for press passes. I'm sure the Steelers will have no problem with how much we support the team.
Tyrone, yeah, if we're there, bro, we'll set something up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
We can do the meetup.
What position are we doing Sunday, by the way, so we can promote it now?
Great question.
Offensive line? That next?
I'll be at work, so.
Yeah,
You want to go offensive line?
Oh, you want to do linebacker? Since it's kind of topical?
Linebacker on this. We can keep going with linebacker.
Yeah, let's do linebacker.
Well, you already talked about it tonight. Do you really want to keep doing it again on Sunday?
Oh, we didn't bring any names.
We didn't talk about any of the guys who are going to replace Patrick Queen when we cut
You know what? I'm not going to be
Come
around.
on.
Yeah,
whatever.
you're not going to be there. And we're going to go off on a 45-minute tangent. You're not going to be there to rail us in. So
And we need to get some sleeper guys because we're going to cut Malik Harrison too. So we got to get the whole package in, Dave. Come on.
Speaking of which, just a reminder for the big board. First of all, you three vote, and second of all, we'll have that out again on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll have our new 40 once we all vote.
Will we though? Will we?
All right.
It may be the same list. Well, actually, we know the order will change a little bit just off the week.
Slightly, yeah.
And here's a programming note you want to know. Next Thursday, we're doing Omar. Let the fireworks begin, boys. We're doing Omar. That's going to be fun. We're going to grade Omar Khan.
We're going to start at 7. We'll finish sometime around Friday.
Yeah, get a nap in, people, because it's going to go. Dave's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not staying up that way. We are doing Omar with Dave or without Dave. You guys in the chat, thanks for being there again. You guys are great as always. Do not forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. Until next time, tomorrow night. Thanks for listening to the Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
See ya.
And just like that, I left everything. See ya!